So I'm sure you've all heard of the Logan Paul incident, but in case you haven't, I'll give a brief summary. Basically, an infamous YouTuber known as Logan Paul went on vacation in Japan and disrespected the culture in several ways, such as running through the streets, yelling, intentionally breaking things in stores, throwing things at random people, and leaving raw fish on random cars. Then, towards the end of his vacation, he filmed himself finding a dead body in a restricted area of the suicide forest, then he posted it on YouTube for a gigantic audience of impressionable preteens to watch. When he received backlash for this, he basically said, "This is the first mistake I've ever made because I'm usually perfect, please give me money," and called it an apology. Obviously, this is indefensible. So of course, people tried to defend it. And by people, I mean a bunch of little girls and one grown man named Matty. Before we get into his actual videos, I want to explain how I even found out about his existence. Basically, he has 70 alternative accounts that he uses to spam self-advertisements everywhere. And just in case you need proof that they're alts, it's kinda obvious. Though that said, let's finally watch his actual videos about the situation, starting with the oldest one, published on the 4th of January 2018, titled Logan Paul Japanese Forest Vlog Was Fake 2018. It takes almost 2 minutes for him to finally make his first point, which is... Logan Paul has been getting so much hatred for his video. If the suicide really was fake, why wouldn't he say so by now? I think this comment sums it up pretty well. Just remember it exists for now.
Talk about. So, let's be honest, the chances of him actually finding something in there were quite high.
Even if that is the same person, that doesn't prove that the police were already there, or that the suicide was fake in any way. So Matty actually responded to that comment I showed earlier. As you can see, his counter-argument is basically, if it can be fake, it is fake until you can prove it's not. He seems to be going for the burden of proof falling on the accuser, but the thing is, he's the one accusing Logan Paul of faking the video, and so far he hasn't done shit to prove it. And since we're already in the comment section anyway, let's go ahead and read his pinned comment, and oh my fucking god, this is gonna take a while.
DR, there is still no evidence outside of his original vlog, which he planned, scripted and acted.
And there is still no evidence that said vlog was planned.
The only outside evidence has been the police statements which hinted at being fake and staged. Considering that this was the biggest hoax on the internet, I am producing a documentary coming soon, so stay tuned. Oh no, looks like the little low gangsters are dislike bombing.
I'm pretty sure low gangsters are the only people who aren't dislike bombing.
Better not educate him on how the precious Logan fakes his vlogs. He lied to you about the color blindness, helped Jake lie about the FaZe Banks assault. He's been caught faking and lying all the time. They've been caught using hired cop actors before. Why do you trust him and keep falling for it? I don't mean to have a go at anyone, but everything I've heard about these Paul brothers is that they're fake, manipulative, deceitful, and have been called out by so many people. So why wouldn't you assume he's faking everything? There is still no evidence it is real. Yes, it was widely reported, but it still hasn't been fact-checked, and the police know nothing about it and said it's likely a staged prank. Do you like being manipulated by these Paul brothers? I certainly don't.
If you hate Logan Paul so much, why are you defending him?
I also don't think him admitting it would help him at this point. He has a manager and a whole team. This was no accident, and I believe YouTube were in on it. They took 2 weeks to even respond to the public and auto-subbed people to him. He gained over 1 million subs without even uploading. People saying he almost ruined his career. No, he didn't. He knew full well that nothing major was going to damage his career. He even taunted people with that petition, constantly brags about being the most hated man on the internet. He got what he wanted. Is a lot more famous, and this will set him up well in the long term. Love or hate him, but this was a very smart, well-executed marketing stunt. No such thing as bad publicity. He was hardly punished, got his thinning movie back on the meaningless channel strike. He lost a little bit of ad revenue for 3 months, also meaningless as he hardly uploaded and still gets most of his money from merch sales. He is now more famous than ever, which I believe was his overall goal, to have everyone talking about him, including celebrities. I am on the fence about whether it was worse that he faked it, but at the same time, if it is fake, then that means there wasn't really a victim exploited. You could argue that it is worse.
Wait, so you're saying it's worse if there isn't a victim? How do you even reach that conclusion?
People are saying if it was fake, then why wouldn't he admit it to reduce the hate? Well, if you pay attention, Logan prides himself of being a villain and would often brag in interviews about being the most hated man in the world. So if that was his goal, then it wouldn't make sense for him to admit it's fake.
In that case, why would he even apologize?
This stunt gives him almost an everlasting infamy, which seems to be his intention. Edit, it's fake. Am I the only person who watched the original video? The guy moves his arms and legs 20 times and his standing feet firmly planted on the ground. Rigor mortis is for dead people, not living people.
I don't think the people saying it was rigor mortis are the same people saying he's alive.
If you watch the Vice documentary, they end up curled on ground or hanging, not standing completely straight, feet flat on ground. Go and watch the original. People saying his laughter is a reaction. They're all laughing. They're all terrible actors, especially the bodyguard. Go on, watch it again. Stop defending him,
said the main person defending him.
Stop giving him what he wants by falling for his fake vlogs. You know this is YouTube, right? The website is full of these types of fake shocking pranks so they get media attention. Joey Salas, prank invasion, the Julals. Also, he didn't go to the actual suicide forest. He was 140 kilometers southeast right by the car park of an ice cave tourist attraction.
Someone in the comments mentioned that the ice cave he was at was actually only 6.4 kilometers away. I checked to see if this is actually true, and sure enough, it is. That's a 133.6 kilometer difference, or 83 miles. So Matty was way the fuck off. In reality, the drive can be made in about 20 minutes, so to say that he just went from one place to another really isn't that much of a stretch.
He wanted to end daily vlogging with a bang. Final edit. Here is another thing you haven't considered. Statistical probabilities of events occurring all multiplied together to get the single probability of this whole thing being real. Of all the distances the body could be positioned 10, 15, 20, 50 centimeters, etc. above the ground, or if you watch the Vice doco, the bodies almost always end up slouched on the ground, which gives the distance of the body above the ground a negative value at -10, -15, -60 centimeters, etc. What are the odds the body ends up perfectly straight, feet flat on ground? Next to nothing, nearly impossible. What are the chances that Logan reacts to these tragedies with laughing and poor acting? Let's say it's somewhat likely. What are the chances that every single person in the group has this laughing reaction with poorly spoken, scripted acting? Exclamation mark.
Okay, perhaps they are acting. That doesn't necessarily mean the body is fake. Maybe they found a body off camera and decided to film it and pretend like they were finding it for the first time. That would mean the reaction fake, but the body isn't.
What are the chances that Logan finds a body right next to a car park of an ice cave attraction, so not even the suicide forest? Next to no chance. What are the odds of Logan ringing the police and the ambulance turning up? He gets charged for disrupting emergency services and then the police still not knowing about it 3 weeks later. Exclamation mark. LOL, no chance. Exclamation mark. The chances of all these things occurring at once are next to impossible. Hey, here's a thought. Logan is known for faking, scripting, planning 99% of his vlogs. What are the chances this one was scripted and faked? Exclamation mark. Oh no, he fakes his vlogs, but this one is definitely real. I believe him this time even though he's been caught faking his vlogs. I'm not even going to question if this one is real. Exclamation mark. I'm still waiting for someone to provide me with just one piece of reliable evidence to validate Logan's story. And no, you cannot use someone's story to prove the story. You need outside evidence. Where is it? I'm waiting. What's wrong? Can't find anything.
No need to talk like a dick douche.
Even 6 months later there is still zero evidence it was real. OMG, LOL, and people still falling for it. Exclamation mark. People are saying prove that it's fake. You have to prove it's fake. Burden of proof is on the person saying it's fake. What lol, what happened to innocent until proven guilty?
That's never been an actual thing.
This is entertainment. This is scripted, acted, and by default not real. The burden of proof is on the person saying it's real. Just like the person in the cinema saying Superman is real, they have to prove it's real.
Yes, because Superman is real is an absurd claim, as is Logan Paul did nothing wrong. Technically, both sides are accusing Logan Paul of something in this situation. One side is accusing Logan Paul of exploiting a suicide victim, and you're accusing Logan Paul of faking the video. The other side has already presented a shitload of evidence, and now it's time for you to present yours.
When you go to the movies, you know it's fake, scripted, acted. Same with YouTube. YouTube videos are fake, scripted, acted until proven otherwise.
But wait, your videos are on YouTube, so by your logic, that must mean they're fake. Yeah, no, that makes no sense. Anyway, we're done with this video, so let's move on to the next one, published on the 5th of January, titled Breaking, Police Deny Logan's Claims, Logan Fakes Suicide. Sorry, Sue-one-Sue-one. Okay, so perhaps Logan Paul never actually reported the body, and the shot of them calling the police is fake. That doesn't mean the body itself was fake. There's also a low chance of one person being struck by lightning on 7 different occasions, but it's happened. If I've learned one thing from arguing with my ex, it's that it actually is possible, and sometimes even easy to disprove someone's story just by using other parts of it. Probably because the original video is actual evidence and not just words. And now for the pinned comment, which is thankfully much shorter than the last one.
Final edit. This channel was only created to practice video editing for my main channel. Then this Logan story happened, and having lost a lot of people to mental health and suicide, it really annoyed me that people were pushing false allegations about a YouTube prankster and using their loved ones' memories in vain. Thanks for all feedback, positive and negative. I won't delete them as the criticism is fair and deserves to be heard. Thank you, smiley face.
Wow, I had no idea. Now I kind of feel bad.
I'm still waiting for someone to provide me with just one piece of reliable evidence to validate Logan's story. And no, you cannot use someone's story to prove the story. You need outside evidence. Where is it? I'm waiting. What's wrong? Can't find anything.
Never mind. Now on to the next video, published on the 6th of January, titled Jeff Trolls Entire World with Fake Sue-one-Sue-one video. Dumb World Falls for Fake Prank. You didn't prove shit. Your main argument is, well, you can't prove that it isn't fake, so... And that was pretty much the entire video, so let's move on to the next one. Published on January 7, titled Philip DeFranco Covers Up BetterHelp Scam, Logan is Innocent? Wait a second. But the BetterHelp thing happened in September of 2018, so there's no way he could have talked about this in an actual video. I smell clickbait. Ah yes, because clearly, being upset over someone exploiting a dead body for money makes you a social justice warrior now. Because if your claims contradict the original video, that means you're wrong. It's not that hard to get, and that's that video. As I guessed, nothing related to BetterHelp is even mentioned, as this video was posted several months before BetterHelp ever sponsored Philip. The next one was published on the 8th of January, titled New. Video still on YouTube? WTF?
Oh my god!
Again, you've yet to prove that the body was actually fake. Again, by that logic, everything you've said is a lie because you said it in a video. Alright, on to the next video, published on the 9th of January, titled New. Logan and YouTube collude. Funds hit record high. Fake skydive. Hold on, but the skydiving video wasn't posted until the 7th of February. Again, I smell clickbait.
And I will be donating 100% of what they paid me. And I'm donating it to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
Just when I thought this couldn't get any dumber. Firstly, if Logan Paul wanted to get people to donate to any kind of charity, he could literally just tell his audience to donate and they would. Secondly, you really think YouTube was in on this? Sure, they don't seem to care much that it happened, but I highly doubt they played any part in actually making it happen. The next video was published on the 13th of January, titled New. Police say Logan Paul staged Suwon debunked. This is it? This is your proof. Literally, just read the fucking text in the screenshots. They weren't even talking about the suicide incident at all. Jesus fucking Christ. And yet you show no actual evidence that the police ever said anything like that. And that's pretty much where it ends. He does have a few more videos, but they're mostly just memes and shit about the Illuminati. But wait, there's more. He also has a Twitter account, and it's not much better.
Almost forgot. Friendly reminder that hashtag Logan Paul faked the hashtag suicide in hashtag Japan. Feeling silly yet? Feeling dumb yet? You're a bit slow, aren't ya? Yes, you're a dumb sheep. LMFAO.
Paul knew exactly what he was doing when he uploaded the video of Akihabara. If he had a shred of decency, it never would have been uploaded.
Context: if you watch the vlog, 99% of Japanese laughing and asking for photos, lol. What's wrong? Too dumb to fact check what the media put in front of your dumb face, lol.
If you want to use the argument, oh, we created it so it's ours only, then fine. White people created the N-word.
Same with fried chicken, lol. The Scots invented fried chicken.
Anyway, I started writing the script last night, and it's 8:15 in the morning now, so I think this is a good place to end it. So if you people have enjoyed this video, leave a like. If not, feel free to leave a dislike. If you have anything to say about this video, leave a comment. If you have any suggestions for future videos, whether in the game or in real life, let me know in a comment or private message. Please don't go out of your way to witch hunt and post hate comments on Matty Love's channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you people next time. Bye!